Yes. Do you tell them to make sure they pay attention to what order they're in? All right, guys, novice, start making your way out to the track. Marshall's just going to be kind of winging it today, so if you can marshal, get out here. If not, whatever, we'll figure it out. I can see us running a few heats today without a full set of marshals. We're just going to kind of play around today, guys. Today will go pretty quickly. If you guys want to hang out afterwards, we're going to do a layout change. But round one, I heard Jammer over there explaining it. It's going to be a seating round. Novice will run regularly. The buggy class, we're going to run everybody on their own clock for 1 minute, one driver at a time, just to kind of make qualifying a little dramatic, kind of like Indy 500. So go online on your RC Live app and make sure you know what order you're in, because we're going to have you guys ready, turned on the box, and ready to go. And as soon as one guy comes off, the other guy will take the track. And when you come off the stand, come back out to marshal. You guys have to rotate in and out marshaling for the first round. So, novice, go ahead and take the track. Anybody in the house available to marshals, please start making your way out.
Caden Christian. Kennedy Christian. Brinley Cashin.
All right, straightaway is closed, guys. Straightaway is closed. Can I get one or two more marshals, please? Thank you. 17-5, guys. As soon as this is done, we're going to put them on the box. Make sure you know where you qualify. Single car qualifying, make sure you know where you're qualified at. Kennedy, can I get Kennedy to cross the line real quick? Okay, it must be Caden then. Nope, all right, we're good. All right. We got one more marshal down here in the corner. I'll go down there, Chad. You want to come run it?
Man, I'm about to have to get the fan back out. All right, here we go, racers. We're going live at the Tone. Bentley with the beautiful move. I think we should just do them heads-up racing all afternoon. Forget the qualifying for them. All right, 1 minute in, a couple laps in. Bentley, Richardson on top, 15 into 505. Caden, 14 into 509. Brindley, 13, 504. Kennedy rounding out the field on a 12, 522. Caution on the front stretch, caution on the front stretch. Fast lap belongs to Bentley Richardson, a 19.55 on lap 2. Oh! Teammates colliding down the backstretch. Dad just sees dollar signs flying off the vehicles. Approaching your 3-minute mark. 2 down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go. Richardson still in control. 15 into 519. 1.4 ahead of Brindley Cashin. Brindley just got around Bentley on the track. Bentley with another mistake. Caution coming out of the washboards. Caution coming out of the washboards. You're clear. Approaching your halfway point. 2:45 remaining in this qualifier. Brindley now to the point, followed by Bentley, Caden, and Kennedy. Fast lap, still that lap 2, laid down by Bentley Richardson, 19.551. 1 minute to go. Racers 1 minute. Brindley in control. 15-5, 19. She's got a commanding 20.5 second lead on the field. Yellow, pink car, white wheels working her way through some traffic beautifully out of the front stretch. Close your eyes and squeeze. 30 seconds to go, racers. 30 seconds to go. Leader having some issues, but she had a pretty sizable lead last time by the loop. It's 18.3 at the moment over Bentley Richardson. Bentley heading on out to the front stretch. Black, flame job, white wheels, clear wing. Working its way over the loop in front of timing and scoring into the hip jump down the backstretch for Bentley Richardson. Fast lap belongs to Brindley, 18.37 on lap 10. 12 seconds to go, racers, 12 seconds to go. Start getting ready, buggy driver, start getting ready. Master clock has expired. Don't stop till I call you finished, racers. Kennedy, you're finished. Caden, you are finished. Leaders still racing. Working our way out onto the front stretch. Bentley leading the way. Currently running second on the clock. Bentley is finished. Brindley
All drivers
is finished.
are finished.
Brindley with her fastest lap on the last lap by 0.2. She went 18.3 was her fast lap, and then on the last lap she went 18.1. Cars off, radios off. Back to the track to Marshall, please. All right, up first will be Billy Kelly. And get you guys probably two or three, at least 3 or 4 deep, and you guys can probably go ahead and load the stand. And then when one guy's done, the other one take the track. So I'll just give you a little rundown. Billy is going to be first, followed by Ray Bush. Talon will be third. Brad will be fourth. Phil will be fifth. I'll be sixth. Steve will be seventh. Eddie will be eighth. Jammer ninth. Shane Snyder will be the final driver. All right, and everybody else needs to help Marshall. I mean, it will. That's how I... Novice drivers, need you back to the track to Marshall, please. Steve. I'm in front of you. Or no, I'm behind you in front of Steve. All right, everybody pretty much know what they're doing. Anybody need any explanation? You know what's going on, Billy? It's basically just a 1-minute qualifier is all it is. All right. All right, go ahead and take the track. You're going to go by once, and then I'll hit the buzzer next time you get to the loop. All right, here we go.
He's on TQ pace.
Yeah, it doesn't really start getting dramatic till a few guys run. Here he comes on lap 1, though. Billy Kelly. 17.93 on lap 1. He's on a 4.111. Working his way back to the washboard section. Back out onto the front stretch. Lap number 2 for Billy Kelly. First lap was a 17.93. 18.40. 4 and a 112 now. 4 and a 112. This looks like this one's going to be a little bit faster than the last one if he hits his lines. Coming off the straight. 18.1. 4 and a 112 with a 6. Clock has expired. Keep going. Chooses the ski jump portion of the option route. 180 out onto the front stretch. Fast lap was a 17.9 on lap 1.
All drivers are finished.
19.2 on lap 4. 4 and a 113.7. 4 and a 113.7. As soon as he hits the off ramp, the next driver go ahead and pull out. Well, the regular on the other side. It's all right. Oh, it says Brad Fink.
Ray Bush.
All right, here we go. Ray starting his first lap. Right now, time you need to beat is a 4 and a 113. 4 and a 113. Oh, need a little assistance from the marshal, but lap 1 for Ray Bush. 18 and a 5.8. 18 and a 5.8 is on a 4 and a 114. Working his way back through the double tabletop section. Avoiding a marshal. Back to the washboards. Out onto the front stretch for lap 2 for Ray Bush. He had a bobble at the beginning of this one, so it's going to be a tad slower than the first one. A 22.7. He's on a 3 and a 102. 3 and a 102. 12 on the clock as he hits the backstretch. Clock has expired. Clock has expired. See if he can get back across the loop before his... And he's not going to make it. He's going to be over when he gets to the loop.
All drivers are finished.
23.3 on his last lap. 3 and a 104. Next driver, please.
Talon Snyder.
All right. Talon, usually a pretty fast driver in a 17.5 expert class. His clock is live. Bill Kelly still holding on to TQ after another driver. See what Talon can do with it. Working his way through the double tabletop section for lap 1. Nice tight racing line into the washboards. Back out onto the front stretch in front of the stand for Talon Snyder. Looks like it should be a pretty decent lap. 16 flat for Talon Snyder. 4 to 104 on lap 1. Off the elevation change. Chirps from the crowd. Back out onto the front stretch. Lap number 2. See if we can beat this 16 flat last time by. 16 threes on a 4 and a 104. 4 and a 104. About 9 seconds ahead of TQ right now. 15 on the clock. Coming around to complete lap 3. Once again, fast lap for Talon on lap 1 was a 16.09. Make it a 16.12. Still on that 4.104 with a 7. Master clock has expired. Working his way back out onto the front stretch.
All drivers are finished.
And he's finished. 16.3 on the final lap. 4 and a 104. 4 and a 104. So that is your current TQ. Brad Fink is now on the track. We're Working his way out onto the straight. He's about to go live here. I'm going to be up here in a couple cars.
Transponder 3541002. Be rad.
Yeah.
Let's see what his time is this time by the loop. 17.4. That's good enough to move Brad up to P2 on the grid right now. It's about 5 seconds off of Talon's TQ pace right now. Let's see what it is this time by. 17.4 previously. 17.5 this time, so pretty consistent. Still P2 on the grid. Falls to a 4 to 110. That's about 6 seconds off of Talon's TQ pace. 17.0 that time by, so he's getting quicker. Dropped it down to a 4 to 109. This will be his last lap.
All drivers are finished.
17.0, so Brad Fink got a 4 to 109. As soon as he comes off the box, Phil, it is your turn to take the track. Here comes Phil. He was doing some marshalling. Phil Richardson in the Losi ride. Let's see what he
D's
can do
nuts.
here. He is on his warm-up lap. When were you hitting it, Chad, in the straightaway? Okay. Woo! Get it out of the way now. He's on the clock. I think you got a 5-lap run in this thing. .4. That is a 4 to 105. That's currently only P2. Talon still has him. .4 that time. 4 to 105 still. Talon has a 4 to 104. Let's see what it is this time by the clock. 16.4. That's going to move Philip Richardson to the pole position. Beat Talon's TQ by 0.3 of a second is all. Just snuck by Talon for the TQ.
Transponder 5467363.
Sorry, Chad. So Chad will be live this time by. Get it out of the way now. Chad Testic now on the clock. Time he's looking to beat is a 4-lap 104.9. Phil, it missed a lap on yours. I had to add a forced lap, so we have to fix that. It was a 4:101 or 4:104. Chad's currently on TQ pace now after he turned a 16.0 lap time that first lap. So a 4:104.1. Lap number 2. Yeah, I didn't count your lap. We need to check the minimum lap time on this seating thing real quick. I got you, though. You're still live. You're still live. You barely made it by. Looks Looks like if you get into the 15s, you can get the 5-lap run.
All drivers are finished.
4 to 119. So it looks like Chad's going to have a 5 at a 119. Chad, you had a 5 at a 119.
Did you get it to the next driver? Yeah. All right, here comes Steve Christian. He's on his first lap, working his way back into the washboard section. Got the hip jump wrong there. 18.2 on lap 1 for... I got it. $19.59 that time by 4 and a 1:15 for Christian thus far. 13 seconds to go on the clock. It's going to get in a 4-banger here. Oh, getting it all the way wrong there. 17.1 that time by for Christian. Still alive. Marshall's still alive. Coming around to complete his 1-minute qualifying run here. 4 and a 1:13.
All drivers
4 and a
are
1:18 for Steve Christian. Hey, who is it, Eddie? Eddie, hold up 1 second for me real quick. All right, go ahead, Eddie.
Eddie Rogers.
All right, Eddie in the X-ray. He will go live here in just a second. All right, here we go. Eddie's first lap. This seating round. Working his way up on the elevation change into the double tabletop section. Time he's looking to beat is a 5 and a 1:19. 5 and a 1:19. Looks like Phil is currently second and Talon is third. 16.17 first time by for Eddie Rogers. Puts him just ahead of Talon on the clock. This will be a top 3 time right now. Here he comes all around for lap number 2. Master clock has expired. See if he can get around for that 5th lap.
All drivers are
All
finished.
drivers are finished. 16-0 on lap 4. 16-0 on lap 4. He got down into the 15s on lap 2. So right now, 4 and a 103 moves Eddie up to second place.
Jammer Farrell.
Here we go. Oh. Sorry, Jammer. I was changing a setting. Sorry. Keep going. You're good. Just keep going. You got an extra lap in. You were cheating. All right, here we go. Jammer for lap 1 here. Working his way through the double tabletop section. Red, yellow car down the front stretch in front of the stand. 16.5 on lap 1 for Farrell. 16.5. Oh, rolls it over self-marshal after the elevation change. That's going to hurt his time. Off the straight, through the sweeper, over the loop, 17.2 with a bobble. That's going to definitely hurt him. Right now, it's on a 4 and a 107, 4 and a 107. That would seed him, looks like 5th on the grid, right behind Talon Snyder. Jammer for lap 3, 16.18 that time by, 16.18. 4 and a 106, 4 and a 106. You got 15 seconds that time, Jammer. You're done. Yeah. It won't let me change it. So, finish race. We'll have to figure that out. Hang on 1 second, Shane. Check this stuff next time, Jammer. Yeah, you were a 5 and a 102, I think, or something. I don't know. Well, you're going to have to figure it out because when I add a lap, it changes the scoring. It's not accurate. All right, Shane, go ahead. It should work correctly for you.
Shane Snyder.
All right, here we go. Our last and final driver for the seeding round. Okay. Lap 1 for Shane Snyder, 16.1, puts him at a 4 and a 104, 4 and a 104, which would put him currently fifth on the grid. Here he comes around for lap 2, 16.14 last time by, 17 flat, 4 and a 106 now, 4 and a 106, puts him just behind Talon. Right now, running order is Chad, Phil, Jammer, Eddie, Talon. See what Shane can do here. 16.4 for Shane. 4 and a 106. Not enough. 4 seconds on the clock. 4 seconds on the clock. He needs a heater. Here he comes for his final lap. Kissing the inside.
All drivers are finished.
16.5. Puts him at a 4 and a 106. 4 and a 106. who would be currently sixth on the grid. So it looks like Chad took TQ, followed by Jammer Eddie, then Phil, then Talon, then Shane. That'd be your top 6 drivers. All right, guys. Just kind of playing it by ear. Whenever you guys are ready to start the next round, let me know. It is 4 o'clock now. I know that was kind of weird what we just did. Now that I sat over here and looked at it, I finally got it all figured out. But we're kind of racing speedrome style today. TQ will be top spot. We're going to start heads up, too, in qualifying. TQ will start P1 in Heat 2, and then P2 overall qualifier will start number 1 position in Heat 1, and so on and so forth, kind of like at the speedrome. All right, it's 4:05. 4:05. Novice will be back up in 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. We'll get the second round going. Is it? I wonder why it's red on here then. What's that about? There it goes. Dude, I've done that. That's probably the 5th time I've done that, though. Weird. Whatever. I'm ready whenever you guys are. If you guys want to start now, we can. Guys, we're doing heads-up starts. We're not doing regular qualifying today. Yes. Pay attention to your heats, guys. Pay attention to your heats.
Caden Christian. Kennedy Christian. Bentley Richardson.
All right, Marshall's to the track. Marshall's out to the track.
Brinley Cashin.
All right, need a few marshals out to the track, guys. Come on, heads up in the pits. Need a few marshals out to the track. We don't need a full field, but we need at least 3 or 4 of them out here. Marshals to the track, please. Marshals to the track. Uh-oh. Caution on the front stretch. Caution. Front stretch is closed, guys. Go ahead and stop them. Front stretch is closed. Track is closed. Let's line them up. Brindley will be number 1. Bentley will be number 2. Brindley, you're number 1, honey. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Yeah. All right, Marshall's ready. Watch your positions and not the race. This will be another 5-minute qualifier. It is heads-up racing. Everyone will go on the tone in less than 5. Get over there, Jamie. All right. Looks like Caden out front for lap 1. Followed by Brindley, then Bentley. Kennedy rounding out the field. Oh, Talon. Talon stood up and his bucket flew out from under him. Looks like Brindley's worked her way back out front, followed by Bentley. Or no, Caden, excuse me. Caden's got a pretty big lead. He rolls it over at the wall ride. Everybody needing assistance except for Brindley. Brindley now takes over the lead Wheel-to-wheel action off of the elevation change between P1 and P2. Oh, they get tangled up. Locking wings. Caden down the washboards now. Out onto the front stretch. 3:50 to go. 3:50 to go. So just past 1 minute. Your running order, Caden, Brindley, Bentley, then Kennedy. Oh, Caden rolls it over. Here comes Brindley once again. They're racing off the elevation change. Into the double tabletop section. Both of them need assistance from the marshal. Brindley gets up and going first. So 1, 2, and 3 working our way back out onto the front stretch. Bentley rolling it over now. Everybody's still on the lead lap here. 3:15 to go, racers. 3:15 to go. Caution at the wall, caution at the wall. Oh, looks like Caden might have popped off a turnbuckle or something down there. He had to park it. Caden did have a pretty good lead. Brindley now in firm control. Your leader, pink, yellow, off the front stretch. Over the loop in front of timing and scoring. Second, out of the washboard section, out onto the... Oh, no. Behind the wall ride, Steve. Behind the wall ride. Right in front of you. Go straight up. To your right. To your right. Or, yeah, there you go. Last day for that. I'm putting a wall on that today. And it's being moved. 2:15 to go. 2:15 to go. Just past your halfway point in this qualifier. Pretty close racing up front. Brindley with a 5.3 second lead. Or excuse me, Bentley now with a 5.3 second lead over Brindley. Make it 2 seconds that time by. 20.3 second fast lap for Bentley Richardson. Battle for your lead on fire right now. Caution on the front stretch. Caution on the front stretch. Brindley back to the point. Over the loop in front of timing and scoring. 18.46 with assistance from the marshal. Here comes Bentley. Battle for the lead up on the elevation change. Bentley just flying the gap there. We're going to way back out onto the front stretch. Brindley now up onto the elevation. Oh, Brindley trying to take a visit to pit row. We're going to way back to the double tabletop section. 1:20 to go in this qualifier. Or this heat race it is. This heat race. Still really tight racing up front. Brindley needing assistance from the marshal. Here comes Bentley down the front stretch. It was 11-second lead last time by. I think it shrank substantially here. Making it 8.1. It's going to be less than that if he can get a clean lap in. 57 seconds on the clock, so a little under 1 minute. Leader back out onto the straight. Second place working his way through the double tabletops. Third off the elevation change. Last time by was a 10.7 second lead. Here we go over the loop again. Making a 7.7. Bentley starting to catch up here late with 35 seconds to go on the clock. Leader over the ski jump, out onto the front stretch. Second place through the double tabletop section. Leader over the loop. Oh, needing assistance from the marshal. She's needed assistance from the marshal 3 out of the last 4 laps on that jump. Bentley 8.2 seconds behind now. Your running order, Cashin, Richardson, Christian, 15 seconds on the clock. 15 seconds on the clock. Flight 1, 17.5 buggy. You're up. Flight 1, 17.5 buggy. What's the talent? Oh, my goodness. Master clock has expired. Don't stop till I call you finished. Kennedy, you are done. Brindley, you are done. Bentley working his way back out onto the front stretch. Over the loop in front of timing and scoring. That will do it for round 2. Round 2 for novice. Brindley taking that one. 14 to 5-10. Bentley second. Kennedy third. Cars off, radios off. Back to the track to Marshall, please. Flight 1, 17.5 buggy. Take the stand. The track is yours. Need some marshals out to the track, please.
Shane
Marshals
Snyder.
out to the track.
Jammer Farrell.
Caution on the front stretch. Caution at the wall. Caution on the front stretch.
Ray Bush.
Caution at the wall, racers. Caution at the wall. Need marshals.
These
Bentley,
nuts.
calm down, dude. I don't know who you're yelling at, but calm down.
Billy Kelly.
I need a marshal on the back stretch and one at the end of the front stretch, please. Marshal on the back stretch, one at the end of the front stretch, please. Just because you're up next doesn't mean you can't marshal, guys. There's not enough people in the house for that. Need one at the end of the front stretch. One marshal into the front stretch, please. We'll get going. All right, let's close the straightaway down and line them up. Farrell 1, Phil 2, Shane 3, Billy 4, Ray 5. Once again, Jammer 1, Phil 2, Shane 3, Billy 4, Ray 5. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready on the sound of the tone. All right. Shane with a slight mistake on lap 1. He should catch up relatively quickly here. Your leaders over the loop in front of timing and scoring. Phil and Jammer trying to run away with it on lap 1. We're going to wait into the wall ride. Switch back. Elevation change for your leaders. Shane now all the way back up to 3rd after falling to last on the first turn on the first lap. Last time by, Shane, you were about 4 seconds, 4.7 seconds off the lead. Oh, lead change down the backstretch. Jammer tapping the tail end of Phil over the elevation change. Oh, Jammer getting it wrong. Here comes Shane Snyder. Shane now caught back up to 2nd. Phil by himself over the loop in front of timing and scoring. 16.2 that time by. Has the 16.08 fast lap on lap 2. One down, 4 to go, racers. 1 down, 4 to go. Leader, all pink Losi off the stretch. Over the loop, down the backstretch now. Red, yellow car over the loop, running 2nd. Green, gray, and pink Losi out onto the front stretch, running 3rd. Oh, looks like he's pulling off. Has some issues here for Shane Snyder. Billy Kelly should go to 3rd next time by the loop. Jammer getting into it with some traffic. Phil with a little bit more breathing room. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Last time by, Phil with a 2.9 second lead over Jammer Farrell. Kelly, Bush rounding out the field. Leader, all pink down the backstretch. 2nd, red and yellow off the front stretch. 3rd, Billy Kelly with Ray Bush in tow. Oh, Ray making a mistake. Ray, you're 5.1 off of 3rd right now. Just under 3. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Last time by, Phil with a 6.6 second lead over Jammer. Approaching your halfway mark. Here comes Jammer off the front stretch. 16.3 that time by. 6.9 back of the leader. Leader through the washboards. Back down the straight over the loop. 18.4. Phil comes through with a slow one there. Jammer with a 16.3 shrinks the lead to 4.7 now. 4.7. Jammer up on 2 wheels, slams against the wall, slams it back to the ground, keeps on going. Under 2 now, 3 down, 2 to go, 3 down, 2 to go. Richardson, Farrell, Kelly, Bush. Phil with a 15.9, that time by the loop. Jammer starting to air out the hip jump now. $17.7 last time by for Kelly. Follows it up with an 18.4. Here comes Jammer, 5.9 back, still 5.9 back with a 16.25 that time by the loop. 18.1 for Bush. 120 to go, 120 to go. Your leader over the loop, 18.5 flat, 5.9 ahead of Jammer. Jammer off the straight. Phil with a 16.4. Jammer with a 16 flat, fastest lap in the race for himself. 5.5 off of the leader now. 30 seconds ahead of Billy. Billy 9.7 ahead of Ray Bush. 105 racers. Both of the leaders now working a little bit of traffic. Oh, Phil rolls it over. Needs assistance from the marshal. Here comes Jammer with 45 seconds to go on the clock. It's going to be a little bit closer race now. It was 6.6 that time by. It's going to be substantially closer next time by the loop. 35 seconds on the clock. Jammer navigating traffic. Gets around him. Thank you, Ray. Leader off the straight. This is the closest Jammer's been in a while. 16.5. Phil with a 19.3 and a Marshall. 3.8 second gap between your leaders. 20 seconds left on the clock. .3 now. Jammer getting closer. Under 10. Clock is expired. Don't stop till I call you finished. Phil, you are done. You will race to the line, guys. You will race to the line. Jammer is done. Phil taking this one. Jammer bringing home second. Ray's going to bring home fourth. Billy is going to bring home third. Cars off, radios off. Back to the track to Marshall, please.
Eddie Rogers. Talon Snyder. B-Rad. Shatastic.
I need one volunteer marshal for myself, please. One volunteer marshal. It looks like we got all marshals. One back in here. Brenley, can you help Marshall? Maybe? Brenley? Oh. Okay, you got it? Yeah, just right there. You probably won't need to do much. Wait for Steve to check in. So I'm not sure if the time we're looking to beat is an 18.501 of Phil or if we're going by points. We haven't decided yet. So I think it's based off of finishing points and then reverts to qualifying maybe if we go off of points. So every position on this heads-up race counts. Chad to the point. Eddie followed by Talon. Steve, you still didn't check in. There you go.
Steve Christian.
All right. So then you got Brad and then Steve. This is your odd number cars. So your 1 qualifier, 3 qualifier, 5, 7, and 9. Drivers, your 5 minutes is going to start at the sound of the tone. Eddie and Chad jump out to a small little lead right now. Talon falls back. Brad Fink gets around Talon. Talon goes back by. Brad goes wide. Your battle for the lead now down the backstretch. Eddie applying pressure to the back of Chad. Eddie's faster into that section, but Chad's faster out. Oh, Chad gets it wrong right here. Marshall right there. So if positions count, that won't hurt quite as bad as the clock would if he can get back up to that P2 spot. Oh, yeah. Is he standing right there? Go stand back over here. Yeah. So Chad now back up to the 2 spot. If we're going based off of time, Eddie is on an 18.5 flat right now. That's currently 1 second ahead of Philip Richardson's time. We're just going to have to see how this plays out when we go to sort qualifying. This is experimental day for us. Fast lap so far, Chad with a 15.8 over Eddie's 16.0. So Chad the only one in the 15s right now. I heard a 15.5 out of that car in hot laps earlier. That might have been with the good rubber. Yeah, I see the good rubber sitting in here, so reverted back to the trusty old rubber. The trusty crusties on that car. So Chad currently 3.5 seconds back of Eddie. Let's see what it is this time by. Working his way back up through the field, though. 3.6, so still maintaining that same gap. Ooh, Eddie getting the corner wrong on that 180. Chad following suit. Was 3.6 that last time by with 2 minutes left on the clock. It's now 4.1. So Eddie stretched it out just a little bit that lap. He's on a 19.5-10 pace right now. $15.8 now out of Eddie Rogers. Matches Chad's fastest lap of a 15.8. Talon with a 16.2 with 1 minute 30 seconds left to go. Chad's sneaking by a turtled car there. So Eddie down the backstretch gets it wrong on the corner. That lead is about 4.5 and maintaining. If we're going based off of time, this would put Eddie to P1, Chad to P2, Phillip, then Jammer, then Talon. That's what the rundown looks like based off of time. Coming up on 30 seconds left, drivers. Still a 4-point, make that a 3.9 gap now back to Chad from Eddie. Both of them on 19 lap runs, though. Now Talon's sneaking his way up the grid here on the clock. Let's see if Talon can hold it together for another 10 seconds. Everybody is still alive.
All drivers are finished.
Everyone's done. Everyone's done. That was weird. Everybody changed at once. 15-8 out of Eddie and a 15-8 out of Chad.
All right, guys, we'll start the next round at 5 o'clock. Practice is on if you want to turn a few laps.
Shane Snyder. Sixteen two. Seventeen one. Nineteen two. Sixteen flat. 15-9. Fifteen eight. Fifteen nine. Sixteen five. Sixteen three.
All right, let's get it going. It is 4:59. Novice is up in 1 minute. Marshals to the track, drivers to the track. It's going to be the same exact thing as round one, except we will revert the starting order. So if you started first, you will start last. And then the qualifying order going into the mains will be your combined time for your qualifiers. Right now, Eddie has the lead by about 3.5 seconds. Yeah, get a big bottle of...
Caden Christian. Bentley Richardson.
All right, need
Kennedy
some marshals
Christian.
out to the track. I need Brindley to check in. Look to your
Brindley
left there,
Cashin.
Talon. Look to your left, Talon. Once again, I need some marshals to the track, guys. Marshals to the track. All right, let's close the track down. When you come back around to the straightaway, please pull them to a stop. Kennedy will be number 1 in this one. Caden will be number 2. Bentley number 3. Brindley will start last in this one. Need marshals to the track. Attention in the pits. I need marshals out to the track, please. I need one back here in the corner and one down by the elevation change and wall ride. Okay. All right. Talon says he can get the corner by himself, so we're going to let him. All right, Marshall's ready. Is there anybody over there, Kim Marshall? You can be there. All right. You sure you got that, Talon? All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. What are you doing, Brindley? Yep. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This is your second qualifier on the sound of the tone, racers. Bentley with some monster moves early here. Oh, first and second wrecks. Looks like Caden, Brindley, and Bentley in that order. Kennedy running out the field on lap 1. Brindley from first to last on lap 1. Bentley, all 3 of them get it wrong. Brindley back to the point. Caution at the hip jump. Caution at the hip jump. You are clear. All right, now, Brindley, your leader. Pink car, yellow, white wheels, clear wing. Working our way over to loop in front of timing and scoring is currently running first position. Bentley, black, flame job, running second. Brindley with a 19 flat that time by. She had an 18-1 on her final lap in the first round of quals. Bentley comes through with a 21-1. Both of them personal best quick times this qualifier. Your leader back onto the straight. Over to loop in front of timing and scoring. 19-4. She's got an 8.6 second lead on Richardson currently. Your running order. Cashin, Richardson. Looks like Kennedy, then Caden. Brindley worked traffic beautifully, then wrecked herself at the end. Still got around the pack, though. Lots of marshalling action down there at the wall ride last lap. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Cashin, Richardson, Caden, Kennedy. That is for position right there through the option route. Oh, Kennedy gets out front of Caden. Good move there. Chopped him off on the 180, back out onto the straight. Bentley with a new quick one, 20.170. Oh, wow. Caution exiting the washboard section. Oh, caution in the sweeper. Heavy contact here. Bentley with a new quick one, 19.85. Fast lap belongs to Brindley, your leader, 18 and a 4. 18 with a 4. She's working her way into the double tabletop section. Yellow, pink ride, white wheels, clear wing. Working our way out of the washboards, out onto the front stretch now. $120 to go, $120 to go. Brindley with an 18.11. Getting quicker. She had an 18.10 in round 1. 105, racers 105. Brindley, Bentley, Kennedy in that order. $25 on the clock, $25 on the clock. Leader working a little bit of traffic. Oh, getting a little sideways through the washboard section. We're going to way back out onto the straight. 15 seconds to go as the leader crosses the loop. 15.5 flat pace, 22-second lead on the field. Master clock has expired. Brindley, you are finished. Everybody will be done when they get to the line. Race to the line. Kennedy is finished. Bentley is finished. Caden on to the front stretch here.
All drivers are finished.
That will do it. That will do it. Cars off, radios off. Back to the track to Marshall, please. Up next, Ray, Billy, Shane, Phil, and Jammer.
Ray Bush. Jammer Farrell. Shane Snyder. D's Nuts.
Need marshals to the track, please. Marshals to the track. Caution in the double
Billy
tables.
Kelly.
Caution in the double tables. You are clear. Need marshals to the track, please. Marshals to the track. All right, we've got marshals. Let's close it down. Ray will be number 1. Billy will be number 2. Shane number 3. Phil number 4. Jammer number 5. So once again, Ray number 1. Billy number 2. Shane number 3. Phil number 4. Jammer rounding out the field. Looks good, looks good. Marshals ready, drivers ready on the sound of the tone. Jammer made it all the way to the point down the backstretch. Caution front stretch, caution front stretch, caution front stretch. Oh no, what's up with, oh, I thought he broke it. Your leader working her way back out onto the front stretch, out on the washboard section. Jammer, Shane, Billy, Fink, and Bush in that order. Leader working his way off of the elevation change into the double tabletop section. Red, yellow car, white wheels, clear wing through the washboards, followed by the low C of Shane Snyder. Green, gray, and pink. White, green car of Billy Kelly, third. Here comes fourth and fifth. Caution into washboards, caution into washboards. Everybody setting their fastest lap last time around. Jammer 16.2, Shane with a 15.9, Billy 18.3, Phil with a 16.1, Ray with a 20.3. Your current running order: Farrell, Snyder, Kelly, Richardson, Bush. Yeah. I didn't call Fink, did I? No, Oh, that's Phil. Was I saying Fink? I'm so used to his all pink car. My bad. Schneider to the point. We've got a lead change here. Down the backstretch is Jammer. Leader working his way through the double tables. Jammer must have made a mistake. I missed the action. Your leader off of the straight now. Over the loop in front of timing and scoring. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Snyder enjoying a 4.1 second lead over Jammer now. Phil 6.7 back of Farrell running third. Kelly running fourth. Ray Bush fifth. Pretty close racing. Jammer airing it out off the hip jump down the backstretch. 15.77 last time by for Shane Snyder. Halfway, racers. $15.9. Shane's starting to get into the 15s pretty consistently here. $16.14 last time by for Jammer. 1:45 to go. Phil with a 16 flat. Kelly with a 16.2. All three of you with your fastest laps last time by the loop. Ray Bush with a 17.5. So all four of you setting your fastest laps last time by the loop. Quick time overall is a 15.7 on lap 8 by your leader Snyder. 1:30 to go. Shane into the washboard section. Once again, gray, green, and pink. Down the straight, over the loop in front of timing and scoring. 16-0 that time by Jammer. 3.6 back with a 16-3. Phil, 5.8 off of Jammer. Kelly with a 17-9, so Kelly in the 17-second club now. 1 minute, racers, 1 minute. Your running order: Snyder, Farrell, Richardson, Kelly, Bush. Kelly with another 17-9 that time by. "30 seconds, racers, 30 seconds. Caution at the elevation change. You are clear. Right now, Snyder enjoying a 6.1 second lead over Farrell. 20 seconds to go. Farrell traction rolling it out of the washboards. 16 flat last time by for Richardson. Under 10 now, racers. Race to the line, guys. Race to the line. Kelly, you are finished. Everybody will be done when they get back to the loop. And Shane takes that heat.
All drivers are finished.
Your running order on that one: Snyder, Farrell, Richardson, Kelly, Bush. Cars off, radios off. Back to the track to Marshall.
Be rad. Talon Snyder. Eddie Rogers. Shadtastic.
Steve, did you change transponders again? Oh, okay.
Steve Christian.
Marshals, where's my marshals at? Hey, Bentley, can you marshal for us? Maybe. Anywhere, just pick a spot. Back here. Straightaway's closed, guys. Straightaway's closed. So I think the way that it sorted was based off of time for the mains. So you guys are still tracking down that 19,509 of Eddie Rogers. Combined, is that how you're going to do it? Okay. Next time we'll sort by overall finish positions. I need Steve to the point. Brad Fink, second. Talon Snyder, Eddie Rogers, and Chad Tastic. Let's see if we can. I need one marshal in the middle. One marshal in the middle, please. Anybody? Is there anybody left? Cade. Bentley, take the middle spot, will you? Thank you. All good? All right. Drivers, inverted field. Eye on the prize in less than 5. This is where it would be interesting if it was positions, because you got your number 1 position from the last round in the 4th spot right now on the track. Chad stretching his legs. But it is going to come down to overall time today. Oh, get it, Bentley. Good Marshall, buddy, good Marshall. So right now, Chad, before that bobble, is on an 18.516 pace. Let's see what it is this time by. Oh. So Eddie now up to the 2 spot. Recovered from the last starting position. I guess Chad was last. Now he's leading it. Eddie gets it wrong in the corner jump. Give Chad all kinds of breathing room. So, just if you're curious, if we went by overall positions in the heat race, this would put Chad on the pole of the main. But since we're doing it based off of overall combined time, we'll have to see where he ends up, because right now he's only on an 18.501. Just under 2 minutes. Chad out front on an 18.505. Fast lap 15.98. Fast lap for Eddie 15.98. So identical times as far as fast laps go. Next car Chad comes up on will be Talon Snyder, it looks like. Talon is in a... Nope, no battle there. Thank you, Fink. Fast lap now out of Talon, a 16.1. So it looks like Chad's going to fall off of that 19-lap pace. 18,504 now for Chad. Eddie, you are 4.2 seconds back. Eddie's on an 18,509. Ten seconds left to go, drivers. Keep going until everybody's called done.
All drivers are finished.
All drivers are finished. It's pretty weird. They don't change to red on the screen. They instantly just change to gray. Chad's going to take that at 18,501. 15.88 out of Chad. Fastest car on the track.
Shane Snyder.
Where's the bartender at? We can start whenever you guys want to. Be the last round here, guys. We can start whenever you guys are ready. (17-5) B main will be up first. We're only going to seed 6 and bump 2 because we won't have enough marshals, guys. So the B main will be Billy Kelly, Brad Fink, Steve Christian, and Ray Bush. Anybody left in the house available to marshal? Whenever they're all ready. If they're ready, yeah, we can start now.
Billy Kelly. Be rad. Steve Christian. Ray Bush.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Marshals to the track. Marshals to the track. If you are available to marshal, you are marshaling. Let's go. Let's go. Attention in the pits. We need all available marshals to the track. Let's line them up. Billy will be number 1. Brad will be number 2. Steve will be number 3. Ray will be number 4. Top 2 will transfer to the tail end of the A main. All right, looks like we've got marshals. Marshals ready. Do we need to fix something back there, Shane? No? All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Top 2 will transfer to the tail end of the A main on the sound of the tone, racers. Restart, 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 restart. All right, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready on the sound of the tone. That's a little better. All right, lap 1, Brad Fink. 2 to point. Billy Kelly running 2nd. Steve running 3rd. Ray running out the field. Here they come around for lap 2. Over the loop in front of Tommy scoring. Down the backstretch is your leaders. Pink car 1st, green white car 2nd. Steve running 3rd. Pink and blue. White wheels clear wing. Looking to make a move here on Kelly. Working our way through the double tabletop section. Into the washboards. Oh, leader rolls it over. Loses a position. 3-car battle down the front stretch for top 2 positions. Over the loop in front of Tommy scoring. Over to hip jump down the backstretch. Billy Kelly with a slide advantage now. Fink rolls it over. Ray rolls it over as well. So Christian and Kelly trying to run away with it here. 3:50 to go. Just under 1 minute. Battle for your lead on the backstretch into the wall ride. Fink trying to catch up to these leaders now. Top 2 transfer positions trying to walk away with it here into the washboard section. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. All 3 of them out onto the front stretch. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Very close battle up front. Oh, Christian rolls it over. Brad gets by for 2nd. So we had a little bit of a position change here. Two down, 3 to go, racers. 2 down, 3 to go. Battle for your lead. Working its way back into the washboard section. Coming up on some traffic here. Through the sweeper. Over to loop in front of timing and scoring. Brad Fink looking to make a move on Kelly here. Here they come. Oh, big time move by Brad Fink. Riding it all over the wall right there. Got around both cars. So we got a new leader. Pink car down the front stretch with a massive move through the wall ride switchback section on the previous lap. 16.8 fast lap for Fink on lap 5. He had a 17.2 that time by. Oh, 2nd place, Billy rolls it over. Here comes Christian. So we got a good battle for this 2nd and final transfer spot. Halfway, racers. 2:40 in, 2:20 to go, so just past halfway. Battle for your second and final transfer position, working its way through the double tabletop section into the washboards. White-green car is second. Pink and blue car running third. 3 down, 2 to go, racers. 3 down, 2 to go. What's the matter? Yeah, I don't need salt. Ow! Won't be late getting home tonight. 3:20 in, 1:40 to go. Approaching the final stretches of this B main final here. Top 2 transfer to the A main. Right now, Brad Fink in firm control. Pink car at the elevation change. Billy Kelly trying to hold off Steve Christian here. Kelly in the white-green car, yellow wheels. Steve right behind him. Light blue and pink. Oh, Steve rolls it over. Need assistance from the Marshall with 1:20 to go. Leader coming around to put everybody down a lap here. Up next is Novice. Then we will have your 17.5 feature race. Six. How many? Shut the fuck. Did he? 4:30 in, 4:40 in, 20 seconds to go. Brad Fink still in firm control. Kelly trying to run away from Christian. 15 seconds to go. They're going to get one more lap in when they cross the loop here. Last time by, they were separated by 4.4 seconds. Steve Christian with his fastest lap last time by the loop, a 17.3. Oh, Christian rolls it over, giving Kelly all the breathing room in the world here. Kelly's going to drive home the second transfer position. Brad Fink takes the win. Steve third, Ray Bush fourth. That will do it. All right, Marshall's back to the track. Marshall's back to the track. I need my novice A main drivers out
Bentley
here.
Richardson.
This is the beginning of the A mains.
Brinley Cashin. Novice A main. Novice A main looking for Kennedy and Caden. Looks like they're over there getting ready. Kennedy Christian.
Waiting on Caden to check in.
He comes some Saturdays.
Caden Christian.
All right, let's get them lined up. Brindley will be number 1. Bentley will be number 2. Kennedy number 3. Caden number 4. I need one more marshal on the backstretch, please. Excuse me. One more marshal on the backstretch, please. I need one in the corner. I need one in the corner over here as well. Actually, I need 2 marshals. Attention in the pits. I need 2 marshals, please. If you are here, you're probably marshaling. Thank you. Do I got one in the corner over here, Steve? I need one in the corner, please. Thank you, Brad. All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. Novice A main in less than 5. Oh, Brindley with a mistake. Bentley gets by for the lead on lap 1. Oh, she broke it. Oh, man. And Kennedy looks like she's out of the race now, but we have a beautiful 2-car battle for the lead. Working its way over to hip jump down the backstretch between Brindley and Bentley. They've been going at it all afternoon here. Oh, Bentley with a mistake there. Brindley trying to roll away. Bentley's been Mr. Consistency here lately. Let's see if he can keep it up. .120 in, 340 to go. 120 in, 340 to go. Brindley, oh, getting hung up on the back wall. Here comes Bentley. Last time by was a 14-second lead. Wait a minute here. All right, had to fix that. Brindley skipped a lap, but now she's back out front. There she goes over the loop down the backstretch. Pink, yellow car through the wall ride. Black, flame job, Bentley running second. Caden Christian running third. Bentley gets it wrong once again at the elevation change. Just past your 3-minute mark. 2:45 to go. 2:45. Bentley 5.7 back that time by. Oh, wait a minute. Bentley out in the lead here. No. That's 3 laps now. This race that Brindley's transponder has skipped. Your leader, pink, yellow, looking to come up and put a lap down. Excuse me, put Bentley Richardson down a lap. He is second place. Second out on the straight, followed by first. Bentley with a 20.15 last time by. 120 to go, racers. 120 to go. Everybody's pretty spread out here. Next up is your 17.5 A-Main final race of the day. Very, very light afternoon to be expected. First very nice day of the year. Five seconds, racers. 5 seconds. Clock has expired. Clock has expired. Don't stop till I call you finish. Everybody's going to race to the line. Brindley, you are done for the win. Caden's going to bring home third here. Bentley's going to bring home second. That will do it, racers. That will do it. Next up, 17.5. 17.5.
Talon Snyder. Eddie Rogers. Shane Snyder. Jammer Farrell. B-Rad.
All right, if you're still in the building, I do need you to marshal, please.
Billy Kelly. Shatastic.
Novice drivers, I do need you guys out to marshal. I've already got Bentley.
D's
I
nuts.
see Caden and Brindley making their way out. Kennedy, are you down in the hole? All right, I need marshals down the backstretch and by the wall ride, please. Go high at the wall ride. Wall ride's clear. Need one more marshal at the far end by the wall ride. All right, drivers, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Chad Tastic, P1. Eddie Rogers, P2. Philip Richardson, P3. Jammer, P4. Shane Snyder, P5. Talon Snyder, P6. Brad Fink, P7. And Billy Kelly, P8. All right, marshals, look alive. Drivers, less than 5. All right, as we come around on lap number 1, Chad Tastic out front with Eddie right on his wing. Phil Richardson, hot pursuit. A little bit of a gap back to Jammer. Jammer's making his way up to the lead pack. Chad Tastic over the small tables. Eddie and Phil right on his wing. Top 4, you could throw a blanket over them as they make their way through the rumbles. Number 5 spot is Talon. Number 6 is Shane. Number 7 is Brad. Number 8 is Billy Kelly. Chad Tacular gets it down from the down the backstretch. Drops from the P1 to P4. Eddie and Phil get tangled up. They wait on each other. That's going to let, it's like Talon into the 3 spot. Jammer and Chad down the backstretch. 1 and 2 nose the tail. Talon in P3, Phil P4, Eddie P5, Talon P6, Brad P7. It's like I got Shane in there somewhere, P7 it looks like. Leaders making their way over the platform. Got Jammer up front in the red and yellow Schumi, followed by Chad in the black and orange Schumi. Talon in the pink and gray Losi, Phil in the pink Losi, Eddie in the X-ray, and Shane in the Losi. Leaders making their way over the small table section, nose to tail. Brad Fink getting it wrong over the hip jump. Hip jump is clear. Leaders coming through the sweeper, coming up on the car of Billy Kelly. Chad puts a move on Jammer through the wall ride. Puts him up to the top spot. Phil Richardson makes a move up to 3rd over Talon. Eddie Rogers trying to put the inside move onto Talon into 4th. Talon slams the door. Leaders down the backstretch over the platform. Chad's got a little bit of breathing room. Meanwhile, I believe it was Talon got the hip jump wrong. Leaders making their way down the backstretch. Phil Richardson trying to close ground on the leaders, and Eddie's right behind him. Billy Kelly gets out of the way of the lead freight train. Meanwhile, it's like Talon had a bad lap that time around on the wall ride. Meanwhile, your leader, Chad, through the rumbles. Jammer through the rumbles. Phil Richardson closing up on Jammer a little bit. Eddie Rogers in tow. Shane Snyder hot on Eddie's wing. Shane Snyder gets the hip jump wrong. That's going to give Eddie some breathing room. Leader down the front stretch, coming up on the car of Talon Snyder. Leader through the wall ride. Snyder moves a little bit wide, gives him a little room. Thank you, Talon. Chad about bicycles through the option route. Jammer down the front stretch. Phil Richardson onto the front stretch. Eddie Rogers gets it wrong onto the front stretch and goes into turtle mode. It's going to give Phil Richardson some breathing room. Chad Tastic over the small tables through the rumbles one more time. 3:30 down, 3:30 to go, drivers. 3:30 down, 3:30 to go. Chad Tastic, your leader, through the small table section. Got Talon Snyder staying just close enough to Chad to make it stressful. Watch the backstretch, guys. Thank you, Brad. Leader coming up on the lap car of Billy Kelly. Thank you, Billy. Jammer sends it. Got one off the hip. Looks like that was Shane Snyder. Nope, that was Talon off the hip. My bad. Leader over the hip jump down the backstretch one more time. That's Jammer. Or Chad Tastic, I'm sorry. And looks like Jammer's still running in the new number 2 spot. Nope, Phil Richardson jumps up to the 2 spot. Jammer back to 3. Eddie Rogers in 4 spot. Chad Tastic gets it wrong on the backstretch. That lets Phil Richardson go to P1. Jammer's in P2. Chad Tastic, it's like he's lost his concentration. He's got some work to do with 2 minutes to go. Running order now is the Pink Losi through the rumble strips. That's Phil Richardson. Jammer Farrell is 0.9 in back of Phil. Eddie Rogers is 3.1 behind Jammer. Chad Tastic 2.1 behind Eddie. To a minute 38 remaining. A minute 30 remaining. Chad Tastic gets it wrong on the hip jump. Gets wedged in between the hip jump and the wall. He's going to pull it. Phil Richardson, your leader. Through the small tables. Jammer 1.06 behind on the last lap by. Got one behind the wall ride apparently, but our marshal's arms aren't long enough to reach him. 45 seconds to go, drivers. 45 to go. Leader through the rumbles. Jammer also through the rumbles. Leader through the wall ride. Jammer on the wall ride. Phil Richardson had a 3-second lead that time by. Jammer through the rumbles. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds. Phil Richardson down the mini tabletops. Jammer also through the mini tabletops. Third place buddy of Eddie making his way into the rumbles. Shane Snyder also into the rumbles. Master clock has expired. Eddie, you're done. Talon is done. Shane is done. Phil Richardson takes that one home. Followed by Jammer, 3.9 seconds behind.
All drivers
Brad
are
Fink,
finished.
Billy Kelly, you're done. Phil Richardson, Jamie Farrell, Eddie Rogers, Shane Snyder, Talon Snyder, Billy Kelly, Brad Fink, and Chad was your final order. Appreciate everybody coming out to race with us today. Look forward to a new layout on Wednesday. Probably have a gator pit and a loop-de-loop Wednesday night.
Novice to the podium, please. We're going to give you guys some podium picks. All right, guys, we're probably going to give you guys till 7 o'clock. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes of open practice, 30 more minutes, and then we're going to shut the track down and start rebuilding. If anybody wants to stick around and help us pull some stuff up, it'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to start doing a track rebuild. If you guys stay late enough, you might be able to run on the new layout a little bit.
Look at the camera. 3, 2,
Unknown driver.
1.
Be rad.
17.5, guys. Can I get Phil, Eddie to the podium, please?
18-2. 17-6. Ray Bush. 18 flat. 16-7. $17-1. 24.2. 20.6.
3, 2, 1.
$18-9. 17-3. $17-3. 18-8. Talon Snyder. 16-9. 18-7. $16-2. Bentley Richardson. 17-2. 113.5.
Look at the camera. 3, 2,
13-4.
1.
16-9. 17-2. 38.7. 28.7. 16-8. 16-7. 15-6.
In one easy-to-use interface, Truebill organizes your subscriptions by due date and notifies you when something is coming up. Now, instead of waiting on hold for
42.4.
close to an hour while you
16.8.
connect to a customer service rep, cancel that subscription immediately with a tap right from the app, and Truebill will handle the rest. To find out more about all the awesome personal finance features packed into Truebill, go to truebill.com/iHeart or download
16.2.
Truebill from the Apple app or
16.7.
Google Play stores. Truebill, the money app that works for
30.8.
you.
Amped up action is here. Get ready for 7 days of all-out adrenaline on Zumo with new action movies, edge-of-your-seat TV shows, and music channels that will make you want to move like the new iHeartRadio channels. Just click on over to
17.9.
iHeart Country or The Beat and get the perfect soundtrack in your home. Get in on all the action
21.9.
April 18th through the 24th by downloading the Zumo app.
19.7.